Hi, this is Rohit. I work with the MOSIP project as Senior Associate Policy and Outreach. MOSIP, or the Modular Open Source Identity Platform, is essentially a digital ID platform built in open source that is used by national governments to build their national ID systems. This is a critical technology used by countries in their digital transformation journey. The long-term vision of MOSIP is to provide robust, scalable, and inclusive digital public infrastructure for countries to utilize to build their larger digital transformation journey, and also help them in providing goods and services to the citizens at a much better rate in a much more efficient manner. MOSIP as a project is housed at IIIT-Bangalore. The entire research work, the coding, the documentation, everything is in the open source. So the project is something that the students can utilize to build their own ideas, to build technologies, to understand technologies around digital ID systems as well as other sorts of government technologies. The other thing that the MOSIP project is able to provide is that we regularly work with professors at the university and collaborate with them on research projects, as well as we also provide internship opportunities to the students of the university. Thus, there are several avenues in which the students can interact with us at the MOSIP with the intention to contribute to the project and also learn from the project. Students who would like to contribute to the space of government technologies, and especially open source government technologies, should look towards doing smaller projects, trying to develop use cases around government technology systems, whether they are applicable in India or whether they are applicable internationally. So the core idea has to be that you have to start building projects from the very beginning, learn from the projects that are already housed at the university or at other places, find open source projects, contribute to them in whatever manner and form you can, documentation, or you can help with code contributions, or you can, as I said, build use cases. So there are different ways in which students can explore trying to understand and build systems, and this could be a very simple start, understanding the open source such technologies that are there in the open source, and then building on top of them or building and contributing with them.
Hello, I am T.K. Srikanth. I'm a professor here at IIIT-Bangalore, the Department of Computer Science, and I head the eHealth Research Center here. Yeah, so the eHealth Research Center was set up almost exactly about 10 years back, with the main objective of looking at how technology can be leveraged to improve delivery of healthcare services in India, and especially in what we call underserved areas. So the broad objective is that we work with doctors, hospitals, government officials and others, and look at how we can help them deliver better solutions, better services, leveraging all the different IT-related technologies. Yeah, as I said, like to set up about 10 years back, and the vision from the beginning was that healthcare is obviously a very important field. Healthcare services affect everybody in the country, and there's a strong belief that technology can help improve how healthcare is delivered, how people benefit from healthcare, how we improve what's called affordability, accessibility, and availability of healthcare in the country and abroad. And so the long-term objective is to continue to do research, applied research in technologies that relate to healthcare. And nowadays, healthcare involves pretty much all the technologies we are used to and that we work with here. And more importantly, looking how that can be applied to actual solutions, actual problems that can be used by hospitals, by patients, by the government and others to improve healthcare one way or the other. So as an outcome of all the work that's going on EHRC, there are many benefits to the research and academic community here. There are lots of research problems that have emerged out of the work that we do here. There have been many students who have got their master's and PhD thesis in the areas related to healthcare. A large number of IIM Tech, MTech students have done project electives or research electives, reading electives around the areas of healthcare where our faculty are involved in. And we've also been able to, through this, generate new courses that relate to how technology can be used in healthcare. Digital healthcare and digital health, as it's called, is a vast area, emerging very rapidly, and it is probably going to be one of the areas where you'll see technology applied significantly over the coming years. And it's good that our students have an opportunity to understand it and get prepared for this. Yeah, I think there's a lot of scope for students to participate and contribute in this area. I think many students come up with ideas on their own. Everybody has interaction with healthcare services at some point or the other, and all have ideas on how technology can be used. Students can work with projects with faculty involved here in many ways, and I would encourage them to early on first get comfortable, get sufficiently experience with the core technologies around software development, data analysis, AI, ML, and so on, and then look for practical projects and other opportunities at EHRC where they can contribute. Due to a long association with hospitals, especially NIMHANS in Bangalore, the government of Karnataka and the government of India, we have multiple projects going on, both at the state level and the national level. And at any given time, there are tens of projects running here, spanning the entire range of technologies that we deal with here. And students should proactively look at how they can contribute here, and gives a very good opportunity to understand how all the technologies that you learn actually get applied in practical and societal solutions with large societal impact. So we welcome students' participation. At any given time, we have a number of students working with us on one project or the other.
My name is Sridhar. I'm the CEO of COMET Foundation. The project director is Professor Devarudh Das. Or let's say IIIT-B COMET Foundation is a technology innovation hub. This is established as per the NMICPS program, which is National Mission of Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical Systems. This was started, COMET started about 4 years back. However, the program by itself has started about 5 years plus. Okay, there are about 25 technology innovation hubs across the country. COMET is one of them. We are focused on advanced communication systems. This is the only hub focused on advanced communication systems. The objective of the hub, the NMICPS program is funded by DST. The objectives of the hub largely is 4 sides. 1, technology development, mostly translational research. The way DST or the mission saw it is a lot of research has been happening across all the different institutes like IITs, IISc, IIITs, and so on, of reputed institutes. However, they're looking at seeing how this research can go into more towards the commercialization aspects and what can be done to make it, to translate the research to some meaningful products. That was the basic aim. So when you say technology development, the Innovation Hub is supposed to be focusing on translational research. It is a hub and spoke model. In this field of advanced communication systems, we work with different institutes. So we have been collaborating with about 10 different institutes and working on large technology projects. One of the projects is building a 5G O-RAN massive MIMO base station, the different components of it. The RU part, the 32TR RU part is being done in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad, Roorkee, and IIIT-Bangalore. And the DU part is being done at IIIT-Bangalore and IIT Roorkee. And there are different institutes also collaborating. So this is the translation research part. We are also working on a project called Reconfigurable Intelligence Surfaces. As the spectrum increases, as the band has been increased, you can see, you know that the depth of penetration keeps reducing. So if you have a 5G or even a 6G, it is important that you need to, for a larger coverage, you need more and more base stations. So one of the aspects is, well, the base stations are expensive. Is there a different way of doing it? So one proposal was with respect to having reflective intelligence surfaces, which will not be as costly as base station, however, can ensure that the beam converges in a specific user equipment from the base station. So we are working on RIS and we are working on what you call 5G or massive MIMO base stations. Are 2 technology projects we are working on. Both are very, very important from the purpose of nation building, and they are huge projects. The second objective of COMET is skill development. In the field of advanced communication systems, the number of people who are really there with respect to helping out in this industries in various areas are limited. So the idea is to basically create more skills, like a finishing school concept, have skill development in the area of communication systems. So we have a program called a Future Wireless Communication Program, which has been running. We have collaborated with IIT Hyderabad, that was running in IIT Hyderabad. We started one in Bangalore too, recently. The third objective is entrepreneurial development. The idea is to see the technology and the core expertise which the institutes has, like IIIT Bangalore has, how you can enable the startup ecosystem to foster. So besides funding, we also do technology mentoring, use case mentoring, and ensuring that some of this collaboration happens between the institute and the founders who have established it. So we have incubated about 7 startups in the space of communications with us. The objective eventually is that this products which are being done goes into the market. So collaborations, largely international collaborations, are the objective. So just to name in a short, translational research, skill development, entrepreneurial development, and international collaborations. Like I mentioned in the earlier time itself, the objective is to basically ensure that we work on the hub and spoke model, work with different institutes in the space of advanced communication systems, be the center across the nation to drive and ensure that you translate research areas into products, enable skill development in this space, and as well as enable entrepreneurs or create entrepreneurial system to ensure that a lot of development happens in the space here. Support the nation's mission of building Atmanirbhar Bharat was a basic goal. And at the same time, while DST has been funding us at this point of time, ensure these various initiatives be a self-sustaining entity. It's a Section 8 company, so it should be a self-sustaining entity over a period of time and continue these activities across the nation. The fact that COMET being here in IIIT Bangalore, is part of and under IIIT Bangalore, COMET is a technology innovation hub. All this research and all these activities which are going on here can definitely be accessible to the students here to understand what the activities are going on. That's number one. Number two, these technology projects do require a lot of hands. So looking forward to seeing that some of the students in IIIT Bangalore are also working. In fact, some of these research projects which are going on under different PIs of the institute, some of the students have been working there, but you're looking at a larger play. The third aspect is in the entrepreneurial development, we're looking at seeing that we can enable some of the students who have entrepreneurial mindset to see can they really work. So we can actually mentor them to see if they're really having a good idea. There's a program called EIR where we can enable them to start their companies. And of course, being here, exchange of ideas and collaborating is always open. Of course, aspiring students, I would request them they should get to know more about the communication field, what is happening. Of course, IIIT Bangalore has a good communication department and a lot of professors who are doing a lot of projects. The students should get exposed to this area. There's a lot of things which can be done to build products in the nation, so they should do that. But at the same time, do some hands-on project, either with the PIs or work with the COMET Foundation. So we'd like to see how we can interact with more students and see how students can get benefited out of the fact that we are actually operating from here.